Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be looking at the solutions to question number 2 for biology paper 2 for the year 2020 for GCE candidates. This is question number 2 and we have figure 2.0 below, shows the internal structure of a tooth. Here we have the internal structure which has been cut longitudinally, and the labeled parts we have F, which is the enamel, we have D, which is the nerve ending, and we have E, which is the structure here, which is the dentine. So let's look at the questions which follow this structure. So the first part of the question is A, which says name the parts labeled D and E in figure 2.0 above. So D, we earlier said these are the nerve endings. We have the nerve endings. Then for E, we said this is the dentine. So these were the parts which we needed to label. So the next part of the question is B1, and B1 says explain what happens to the part labeled F during tooth decay. So we mentioned earlier that part F, this is the enamel. So the enamel will actually be attacked by bacteria as it is feeding on leftover food between the teeth by producing acids. So we can write down that explanation. We are saying bacteria acting on food between the teeth produces acids which dissolves the calcium salts in the enamel, forming cavities. So that is how tooth decay will basically occur. So we are saying that when we have leftover food between the teeth, bacteria will actually start producing acid. Then that acid will dissolve the calcium salts inside the enamel, hence forming cavities, which then dig through the tooth until it reaches the pulp cavity. And once that acid now exposes the nerve endings, then the tooth will now start experiencing pain. So that is how tooth decay occurs. And that was the solution to question number B1. So the next part of the question is B2, and B2 says looking at the shape of the tooth in figure 2.0 above suggests the role it plays in the digestion of food. So the tooth which we have here, this type of tooth we have here, it has got two roots. So teeth which normally have two roots, that will normally be the premolar. So the premolar's function is simply to crush and grind the food. So this one is used for crushing and grinding of food. So that will be the function of our tooth there. So the next part of the question is question number C. So question number C, we have complete the human dental formula below by filling in the missing numbers G, H, and J. So we have the dental formula here, and for the human tooth we have 32 teeth which are present. So for G normally saying for us to be able to calculate the total number of teeth, G is we multiply by 2, so mean that G here is actually 2. So we count the total number of teeth, then multiply by 2. That's how we get 32. So that's why G here is 2. Then H here, we're now fitting in the number of teeth. So here I is for incisors, canines, premolars, and the molars. So here we're talking number of canines. So canines, half of the mouth we have 1. So lower jaw H we also have 1 tooth for the canines. Then J is for the molars. So the lower jaw we have 3. On the upper jaw we also have 3. So that is now completes our dental formula. So these were the solutions to question number 2 for GCE paper 2 biology 2020, and the total marks was 9 marks. So if we are able to answer all these questions correctly, you would have gotten yourself the 9 marks. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed, so that you can always be notified each time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.